Hi guys! In the previous video I showed you how to run Mongo locally with a single command line. In this video I'm going to show you how to actually use it in a Node.js application. You could technically use the Mongo driver from Node.js. That would be a very thin wrapper around the Mongo command line. But in this video I'm going to show you a library called Mongoose that's actually a new abstraction layer on top of Mongo. What I mean by this is that, okay, Mongo is a schema-less database. This means all your documents in the database can look different. So you are not forced to know beforehand how they are going to look. And okay, this is very flexible and very nice sometimes. But in most real-world applications, you'll find that you need it's better that you tell your application how your data is going to look. And this is what Mongoose helps you with. Mongoose helps you enforce a schema on your data. So to begin, first thing you need to install Mongoose. That would be a very simple command. Just like this. And now you can start writing Node.js code. In this file, the first thing is I required Mongoose, and then I connected to the local database I started. In the connection string, you can see the username, the password, the database host, the database name, and lastly is this string that technically is not necessarily because it should be the default, but for me it doesn't work without this. So if for you it works without this part, let me know in comments below. Or if you know better than me and you know why it doesn't work for me without this, please go ahead and explain. Okay, next part is just a boilerplate stuff. Think of it like this for now. That will make it work. So this is what connects your Mongoose to your Mongo. Secondly, you need to define that schema I was talking about. And the schema is nothing more than the structure of your data. You can see that you define the structure by giving the name and the type of each field. You can go a little bit more detailed, like here for example, and you can say other stuff about your data. Okay, so I have this Mongo Express stuff I've been using in the previous examples, and as you can see, right now it's empty. Let's create some documents. This function will create a new movie document. And now if I refresh Mongo, you see my DB in here, movies, and the Harry Potter movie document. Very nice. Okay, what's next? Next is how to read a document. This is very simple. What I'm doing here is basically querying for all the documents in the database and then logging them on the screen. Just like this. Very simple. You could have done the reading in a little bit more fancy way. That would be using async await syntax, which is like this. Firstly, you need to make your function sync, and then assign the result of this query to a variable that you need to await. And then you can just log this variable. And it does exactly the same thing, or it gives an error. Yeah. Just like this. Next, let's see how to update a document. With this update, I'm going to change the title of the movie. So that would be like the where statement in an SQL syntax, and that would be the update. Okay, and now if I refresh this page, you can see that the title changed. And the last operation is, of course, delete. I'm going to delete the object I've been using so far. And that's it. As a small quiz for you guys, think of why I had to name this function del instead of the full word delete. Think of it, and if you find the answer, write it in the comments below. So these were the very basic operations you could do with Mongoose and Mongo database. I hope this will be useful for you, and thank you for watching.